This is what I've got to come up the hill and down the hill to. It's 2 fucking gollywogs. It's not normal. That is not normal. How is that normal? I don't really want to slag off Devon and Cornwall because I've spent most of my life here now. But being a mixed race person here is not easy. I put my heart and soul into boxing. I had to be strong to be here.
Mate! Down here, there's anyone fights anyone. More fights than anywhere I've been in the country. A trained boxer, you're trained to fight. Your fists are weapons, really.
He's come up to me and he started on me, so I've just pinged him. He went down. That was my offense. Now, I've got another person to fight for.
10 more.
If boxing can give me a way to provide for a family, then it's massively important to me because that will be the future. This is a place where I chill. Other people might have a man cave where they chill, might be a little bit different. This is how I chill. These are just some of the trophies. Just have them for a bit of motivation and that. Some nice medals, trophies for national championships. Yeah, so this photo is when I was obviously a baby. It was my nan's house in High Wycombe. My mum used to live across the road. So it was basically a crack then. She's dead now. There were times she was amazing, and I loved her to bits. My early years revolved around violence and drugs. I used to see my mum getting beaten up all the time. She'd have like massive black eyes and stuff like that. So I'm about 5 years old in that photo. I'm in Devon at this point. First day of school, I walked past this kid. He called me a nignog. I was like, the fuck is a nignog? And then it clicked. I was like, you call me a nigger? I turned around and he was a year above me. And he said, yeah, I am. I had to back myself because if I didn't, that's what I'd have been called for the rest of my school terms. And I broke his nose. I had to call an ambulance. So my teens, boxing was literally everything. I'm in the gym every day. My world was very chaotic. And it was somewhere to focus on something important to me. So when I was about 16, people were noticing me. And I was set to box on the Olympic development squad. What I didn't realize was being a fighter by nature would cause problems outside the ring.
Young men want to fight. They want to be the top boy, maybe. They want a bit of respect. Maybe they feel like they've got something to prove. When you're young, you think the world's against you. And maybe it's your way of getting a bit of power that you ain't got from other areas. Hi, Dick.
Hi, mate. Yeah.
How's it going? All right? Do you want a drink? Down here, there's anyone fights anyone. More fights than anywhere I've been in the country. I've been to the cities, a lot more doormen, a lot more cameras, a lot more policing. Down here, it's very cliquey. Everyone knows everyone. One fight from last weekend goes through to next weekend because there's so few people here. Yeah, if you want to fight, you can go out Friday or Saturday and you'll find someone else that wants to.
This is where my life changed a little bit. So I was on a night out in Newquay with 2 friends, just turned 18. I was hanging around with a pretty boisterous group of friends. I was just splitting up fights everywhere. We was looking for the car that was picking us up. And we ended up on this street here. And things, yeah, they took a turn for the worse. Down the road, there was an altercation between my friends and two other guys. One of the guys was on a bike, and he followed my friend. And he followed him, and he just kept goading him by running over his foot with his bicycle. Around here, my mate's, in the end, he's lost it and just headbutted him off his bike. They've ended up over here, and they're just getting into it, they're just going into it. Then his friend comes walking down here. I just got in front of him. He got aggressive towards me, saying, like, what the fuck are you doing? I knew it was on, so I just give him just like one shot, and he went down. I just walked off. I was like, well, he's done. That was my offense. Everything just went downhill. The guy had a broken jaw, so he had to have surgery in his jaw. The result was I got charged, and then I got 2 years in prison.
Ten more.
You fucking do it.
Me and Josh have been together coming up to 5 years. I think he's a different person now than he was when he first went into boxing. Sometimes you just need one person, don't you, just to be like, no matter what or where you are, that person's always going to be there. I don't think he ever had that.
In the next couple of months, I'm looking to get back in the ring and spar for the first time in 6 years. There's a lot on the line for me. As a boxer, you have to have that killer instinct. But I'm scared to see that side of me that got me in trouble in the past.
It's very hard to come back to boxing. And there's a thing called ring rust. When you go in that ring, you've got the nerves more than ever before. You've got the pressure that I was this top boxer. No matter how good you were before. You've got to start again. And the only way you do it is to put yourself in that situation again.
Just let him go, you land him.
To be a boxer anywhere is big, but especially around here, it's tough growing up. Very tough. There's a lot of bullying in schools. As a youngster, you are very limited to what you can do. How you doing, all right?
Yeah, good, mate.
How's training going?
Yeah, it's all right. Getting fitter every day, getting stronger.
I've got you registered with England Boxing, so you got medical August, championship September.
Wicked.
So, yeah, you've a nice busy season.
Nice.
So. A lot come in and they got terrible situations. Faster, you two, faster. Whether they've been on the drugs, the drink, some have nothing. We don't judge none of them. Aiden, believe in yourself, push him back as well. To start with, Aiden was a very nervy kid. Good, and catch, dip, dip. Nice tight guard. He'd been beaten, broke down with confidence, and we gradually built him up. Good, jab nice and long. I think he had 6 fights and 106, going on to win a national title. Work in there, Time, good lad. And really nice to see the transformation in him as a person. Come on, first one back, that's good. And just pace yourself. Don't need to worry about no one else. But the reality is, the ones that actually achieve it and become champions, professional boxing, it's probably 1% have walked through the door. Stability is massive. If they haven't got the parents at home, they haven't got money, they haven't got work, then things can go wrong. You're a powerful person, and you can become a dangerous person.
Tyson.
That was my nutter.
Before I met Josh, I heard a lot of stuff. He starts on people, that he's a monster. People told me, like, he went to prison for beating somebody up. Didn't bother me, to be honest. half of my family's been in prison, to be honest. It doesn't matter.
We basically just met in a pub on a night out, to be honest, like...
A lot of vodka. I'm joking.
We clicked, and we're still together, and we're engaged. Good boy.
If I look back now, from when I first met him till now, completely different. He's, like, soft.
Who's gonna have a bath when he gets home?
He's loving. He's happy. Like, he's really happy now.
She's filled a gap that I didn't realise was missing. When you meet someone that you love, you don't need to go throwing hands with people and risking yourself. And every time that I get into some kind of predicament, I see her face. Step back in that ring. It's gonna mean the world to me, to be honest. Over these years, there's nothing more I've been thinking about. Now, I've got another person to fight for.
I'm just getting ready to do a triple shift, just 15 hours. I work in the Falcon Hotel in Bude. I'm a waitress.
April's working really hard right now, so we can move into a new house. In the long run, the best way I can provide for April and our future family is being a pro boxer.
Set this toaster on fire the other day. Well, the bread. Don't know how, but... Me and Josh support each other financially. I'm making more at the minute. But once boxing kicks off, hopefully, he's going to be bringing in more. For our future, within the next 2 years, I think we'll get married.
I don't want French toast.
We want a nice little home, have kids, hopefully open a gym together.
Just give him a couple of sausages.
Just be happy. Tomorrow's going to be Josh's first time back in the ring, sparring. I think he's a little bit nervous. Is he going to be as good as he used to be?
This day's pretty special.
Open your hand.
Feels like the old days.
Just on it.
Stepping through the ropes means that I can do it again. And I can achieve something in this sport.
Okay.
But I've been doing this since I was a little kid, so to waste it would just be stupid.
It's Josh's first sparring session, so I'm going to cook him a meal for either a celebration meal if it goes well, or just something to cheer him up if it doesn't go too well. I'm so proud of him going back now because he's been pushed back so much the last few years, and now he's just going to throw himself in there, and it's a big thing.
It's the ring. Like, anything can happen.
No standing toe to toe. Don't come out swimming. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Okay, boys, on the bell. Hands high. Left hand up. Left hand up. Sit back.
Boxing is the best and worst thing in Josh's life. He went to prison and it's affected him massively. The best thing is being in the ring makes him feel on top of the world, really. It's the only place that maybe hasn't let him down.
Double up your jab. Round up.
That was perfect, really. I missed that. There have been moments where I've thought maybe I don't want to do the sport anymore, but that's definitely reinforced that with a lot of training and a lot of hard work, I can get back to where I was.
If he's really ungrateful when he works through those doors of what I've done, I'll box him up.
That's amazing. That's nice.
So how did sparring go?
It was a massive step for me. Huge step for me. Just to get into that zone of, okay, I can do this now. We got the ball rolling now. Just keep it rolling. With the income that could come from going pro, it could just completely like stabilize us. That's the important thing. And moving forward to having a child, that's the future.
Plans. This is what I've been waiting for.
Wipe down the pictures. I expect everything totally clear. All the best boxers have role models outside of the gym. You want to impress them. You don't want to let them down. I can help these kids. We're trying to teach life skills in here. They will benefit them massively in the future. You're looking good, Rocky. You're looking ready for the debut. He's going to box next season. We'll guide him. I think he'll keep him on the straight and narrow. And yeah, they'll turn out good kids, whether they have careers in boxing or not.